hit the like button. So we're going to be doing your energy check for the week. I know it's a little dark. So your girl is actually in the process of moving. Hard working hands right now, guys. Okay. Broken nails, all of that. I'm in my PJs pretty much. So I don't want to hear it's so dark. Just listen to the message. Don't worry about me or how I look. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. All right, let me just hop on my live and we'll get started. Let me just make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, you guys can hear me. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Karen. Hey, Last Chance. Hey, Divinely Shelly. Hey, Addie. Hey, Chris. Oh, welcome in, Raw. Hey, Rochelle. Hey, Rachel. I don't know why I always want to say Rochelle. I used to have another follower on here that her name was Rochelle, so that's probably why. Hey, Dixie. Hey, 3. Hey, JN. Hey, Ra. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Javon. Hey, Marcus. Hey, Lena. Hey, Tanner. Hey, JC. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Natasha. Thank you so much. I am so stressed, guys. You have no idea. Stressed. And all my nails are like broken. It's so funny. I saw one of my girls the other day and she's like, that's why you haven't been on live. I was like, that and the move. And the move. So if I'm MIA, it's either I'm doing readings or I'm dealing with this move. And yeah, my nails are part of my identity. So all right, let's get started. We're going to start with the Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's this week looking like for the Aries from today to Saturday? Oh, Aries, the 9 of Pentacles for the Aries. The Fool. The Death. Huge transformation for you this week. Big, like something very new, taking a leap of faith. King of Swords. A lot of sense of direction. And the King of Cups. Okay. 9 of Pentacles. The Hangman. What's the Fool? The High Priestess. The Death. 6 of Swords, King of Swords, the World, and the King of Cups, the Page of Wands. So new beginnings, Aries, for you. For some of you, you could be leaving a work situation. Some of you guys, you know, just like me, could be moving. There's something that you're feeling very confident in this week that I feel like you're intuitively, like your intuition is going to be telling you, yes, take that leap of faith. And I feel like you're going for it. But it requires, with the Death and the 6 of Swords, for you to leave something else behind, obviously. For some of you, there could be travel. All right. This could be you probably with the World. It speaks about accomplishments or closing out cycles. This could be some kind of new accomplishment. It's something you are very tunnel focused on. And I also see like a new beginning, maybe with a possible love situation. You could be closing out one cycle with someone with an ex and moving towards someone else. 9 of Pentacles and the Hangman, 4 of Pentacles. What's that about? The 2 of Wands. I feel like you're holding on to your, like you're a very big sense of direction here, and you're holding on to it with a lot of confidence. Hold on. Let me tell them to close the door. Hold on. Sorry, my daughter's chatty today. The Fool and the High Priestess, the Page of Cups, Death and the 6 of Swords, the Lovers, the King of Swords in the World, Justice, nice, King of Cups, and the Page of Wands and the Temperance. Aries, a very straightforward reading. Some of you guys, again, 3 of Cups, you guys could be dating. All right. Some of you guys could be kind of like, you know, enjoying yourselves out there. There could be a little bit here of like, you know, hopping back into the dating world with a lot of anxiety. But I do feel like you're holding on to some kind of new perception. I feel like you're holding on to some kind of confidence. And it looks like you may have a love offer coming in. And you and this person, there's something about your connection, because I feel like with the Fool, the Page of Cups, and the High Priestess, you're following your intuition to take a leap of faith with someone here. Death, the Lovers, and the 6 of Swords. There could be like a finalizing of a divorce with the Justice, the King of Swords, and the World. Some of you guys, again, this is you closing out a cycle or literally signing the paperwork. All right. And I see that something else could be coming in with this King of Cups, the Temperance, and the Page of Wands. All right. Some of you guys are connecting with a possible Sagittarius or a water sign. All right. But it feels like with the Temperance, this is something that you're taking your time in. It feels like there's something very peaceful around this situation. Page of Cups, the Fool, and the High Priestess, Seven of Wands. What's the Seven of Wands? The Strength. Why is this High Priestess, Page of Cups? The Queen of Wands. It's so funny. It feels like someone is respecting your boundaries. And I feel like that's why you're okay with taking this leap of faith towards this new person or this new situation. With the Strength and the Seven of Wands, yeah, Eight of Wands, things are moving in a positive direction because someone is respecting your boundaries. Death, the Lovers, and the Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups. I'm telling you, it feels like a love situation. King of Swords, Justice in the World, the Sun. Wow, some of you guys could be celebrating your divorce. All right, this feels like you're closing out a very happy cycle. This is a very happy week for you. I don't see any kind of like sadness towards this ending. It feels like something could be amicable or it's just like a long time coming. King of Cups, Temperance, and the Page of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about that. The Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. It feels like Aries, some of you guys, again, with this new love situation or whatever the situation is that you're taking a leap of faith, this could have started off from some kind of insecurity, but you could have saw maybe some kind of persistence with someone or someone really putting in some kind of effort here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles. All right. I feel like that is actually what's keeping you out of some kind of like pessimistic energy, or with the Five of Pentacles, some kind of like insecurity from maybe at one point you were insecure about taking a leap of faith towards this new situation. Tell me about this King of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Tower. What about this? The Empress. For some of you, this person, you may share like similar stories, or there could be something about a tragic ending in their life too. That could be something, I don't know, that you and this person may have in common. With the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Tower, and the Empress. Hold on. There's a box already for that. Four of Swords. I don't know why specifically for some of you, this person's mom could have passed. Okay. I don't know why that has to do here with your situation with this person. Tell me more about this King of Cups with the Aries. Five of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. I feel like Aries, whoever this person is, this is definitely someone that has proven to you like they want to fight for your love, or they want to fight for your, I don't know why I want to say your trust. With the Three of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, this person has been like consistently showing up for you, or something about consistently showing you like, listen, I want to be with you. And I feel like this is why there's a confidence here, because behind their talk, they have the action. What's this King of Swords, the Justice in the World? The Moon, the Four of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. Queen of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys could be going through a divorce. And it's almost like fulfilling that this situation is like over and done with. The Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like there's no more, you feel maybe love in this situation. Ten of Pentacles, Empress, damn. And the Page of Swords. I feel like you're feeling seen by someone else. With the Ten of Pentacles and the Empress, Page of Swords, some of you guys may end up pregnant by this person, or you could be having a baby with this new person. But it feels like you feel seen. You feel like you could have some kind of longevity. This person has been proving this to you for quite some time. Temperance, this person has been patient. Meanwhile, you're going through possible ending here. Or, they're like, I'm gonna wait till the ink is dry, and I'm still gonna be here. So it feels like overall a happy week. Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Behind this thing that you're releasing, again, there's a new opportunity. Six of Wands, Ace of Cups. I feel like, yeah, some of you guys have like a beautiful new love energy coming in. We had a falling out because he wasn't respecting my boundaries. He came back and said, if this is what you want me to do, I'll do it. I just can't lose you. Wow. Okay, there's your confirmation. Let's see. Anything else for the Aries this week? Overall energy for the Aries this week. Overall energy for the Aries this week. Overall energy for the Aries this week. Open mind, wisdom, yeah, and sharing. At the bottom of the deck, regret. What's this? Open-minded, visionary. I feel like, again, someone is showing you better than they can tell you, Aries. Wisdom, the Hierophant, delays. What's that about? Uh-huh. And the Wheel of Fortune. Whoever this person is, it's showing up as if this person could be even older than you, doesn't have to be. This person, I mean, there's something about their wisdom, there's something about their maturity. All right. King of Cups is an emotionally mature person, but they're showing up now, Hierophant and the Page of Swords, King of Swords. For some of you, this person may be very wise. And again, they see you for who you are with delays and and the Wheel of Fortune is like, some of you guys could have kind of held this person kind of like in the back burner because of whatever reason. Maybe you were going through something, but it's the way they waited for you patiently. And with sharing here, yeah, confident. You see, now you're confident to take a leap of faith towards whoever this is. Someone is actually showing you better than they can tell you. Their words and actions are actually matching. Congratulations. All right, Taurus. For the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome in, Truths Seeker. Welcome in. Hey, Jay. Hey, Javon. You're happy about your divorce finalizing tomorrow. Got you. For the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's this week looking like for the Taurus from today to Saturday? Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Justice. The Empress. And the Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Four of Cups, Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Justice, Five of Swords, Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and the Three of Cups. The Ace of Swords. You get the breakthrough, Taurus. Stay out of your head. You get the breakthrough. Two of Wands, Four of Cups, Ten of Wands, Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers, Justice, Five of Swords, Six of Cups. Why is the Five of Swords? Nine of Wands, Empress, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Sun. It turns out well. Whatever this is that you're stressing about with the Ten of Wands, whatever burdens that you're carrying, I feel like things actually turn out much more favorable than you expect. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups. For some of you, there's something that has like it's like slowly it's slowly showing up. Two of Wands, Ten of Wands, Four of Cups, the Devil, Nine of Swords, the Lovers, and the Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment. Nine of Wands, Five of Swords, Justice, Six of Cups, the Chariot. Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Empress, Ace of Cups. The Sun, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups. It's a very similar energy to the Aries. I feel like some of you guys are releasing something very toxic. Four of Cups, Four of Swords. I feel like you want to be left alone by someone, but someone may be very persistent. And it feels as if you're very guarded towards this person, but why is the anxiety? The Fool. For some of you, it's like a leap of faith that you've been trying to take. For some of you, it's like you don't know how, or you didn't know how you were going to release the situation or to take a leap of faith to, or like move on from the situation. There could be children involved, or there could just be a very long history between you and someone. And with the Nine of Wands and the Five of Swords, Emperor, yeah. Some of you guys, Emperor, Empress, this is like a custody battle that you could be going through. Some of you guys, this person may be using your children or something like try to hang something over you. They're being very controlling and persistent. And I feel like the anxiety is like how I'm gonna leave the situation, maybe because of the children, maybe because of the finances, or maybe because this person is very pushy. For some of you, there could be like a little fear behind this person. I don't know, somebody here may be of status or they may know people. Not to scare you in that way, but there may be like a legal situation. This person may have some kind of pull. All right, Two of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, though, Eight of Cups. I see things turning out better than what you expect. What's the Page of Wands, Three of Cups in the Sun, Page of Swords? What about that? And the Three of Pentacles, there could be some kind of compromise by the end of this week between you and this person. I see some kind of reconciliation, but not maybe in the way that, for those of you that don't want this situation, it just feels like a compromise, like some kind of happy median or something amicable. Page of Wands and the Sun. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys, this could be happy news around finances from a divorce or a legal situation between you and someone. It just feels like someone with the Devil and the Ten of Wands. It's just something that you've been carrying for a while. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, you're getting some kind of overall breakthrough this week. That's your overall energy. You're getting the breakthrough. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it just could have been some kind of slow moving energy, something you've been carrying for a while. Knight of Cups, Five of Cups, yeah, Page of Cups, Two of Cups, Tower, and the Ten of Swords. It's after some kind of ending. Something is still like it was taking a while to completely close out, it feels like. What's the Chariot? Yes, the Hierophant. Something this week could also be coming out to light, and it feels like something very, it's almost feels like confirming to you that you're making the right decision in a situation. That I will tell you. Some of you guys, there's something here that you may find out that just makes it even like any kind of guilt that you were facing leaving the situation behind, any kind of questions around whether or not you were making the right decision. You get that confirmation. With the Five of Swords and the Emperor, this could be someone that was like constantly playing mind games, or someone was going about something in a very kind of, I don't want to say devious, very, it feels like something here wasn't amicable. But there's a resolution. There's something about happy news. There's something about confirmation around the situation that's actually allowing you to see that you moving away from this Eight of Cups is actually the right decision that you're making. What's the Two of Pentacles? The Eight of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys were kind of, I don't know if you were guilt. This is a victim kind of card, but this was like a mental prison on whether or not with the Eight of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Wands. It was almost like you were at some kind of stalemate on whether or not you should distance yourself, move away from this situation, have some kind of new beginning, but there was guilt attached to it. And I feel like this week you get that clarity. It doesn't feel sad. It actually feels like just happy confirmation, like I'm doing the right thing. What's the Sun and the Page of Swords? The King of Cups. King of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys may have someone else here in the background too that's helping you through this process. I mean, it doesn't have to be a love situation. It could just be a friend that you're relying on. Tell me about this Devil, Ten of Wands, Three of Wands. Yeah, it's the confirmation that you're getting this week, Taurus, to leave something that was, it's very heavy. It's just the Devil and the Ten of Wands feels like the world is on your shoulders. Some of you guys with the Devil, you didn't know how you were going to get out this situation. The Devil, Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody here could have been very flighty. What's this Five of Swords and the Emperor? The Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. What's this? Five of Pentacles. See, there's happy news about abandoning, like you leaving a situation, but it's again, it's the clarity behind it. It's some of you guys with the Seven of Pentacles. This is a marriage or an investment, and this could be even, I mean, it feels more so like a love situation. where you have invested a lot of time, effort. Maybe there's a lot of time between you and this person, 7, 10 years, 15 years. So you were going back and forth with the thought. But I feel like something ends up confirming for you that you're making the right decision with the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles to leave something behind. I know what I'm hearing. Some of you guys felt like you were in a chokehold with this person. Ace of Swords, High Priestess. Something is confirming to you that your intuition was right. I feel like you're no longer going to be guilted by this person. Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys are realizing that you no longer love someone. I don't know what I want to say. With the Five of Swords, Emperor, Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Swords, I feel like it almost feels like, why now? Why are you going from this Five of Swords and the Emperor till now the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups, trying to come in with some kind of very loving energy? For some of you, this is what the chokehold was, playing this game with this person. One minute, you're the Devil and the Emperor, super possessive. You could be this person could have been super bitter, Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups, but now this person wants to come in like to sweet talk you, to show their emotional side. It feels a bit manipulative. And whatever it is, again, that you're finding out about this situation, whatever the confirming energy is to confirm, to leave this behind. Six of Swords, yeah, the Moon and the World, to definitely close out this cycle. This has been kind of like a long time coming. Five of Cups, yeah, Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. For some of you, this is someone that you kept going back to, and they just kept showing their true colors. Thank you so much, Sage. You too, my love. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Addie. Appreciate you. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Liz. This feels like late night with Danny. Exactly. Thank you, Gigi. Gigi knows. Gigi knows why I'm doing this. My broken nails. Overall energy for the Taurus this week. What's the overall energy for the Taurus this week? Successful and rest. Some of you guys are going to be sleeping really well this week. Okay. Death and rest. Yeah. What's the overall energy for the Taurus this week? Self-disciplined, enthusiasm, confident, and completion. Yep. You're feeling very confident. I'm telling you about the decision that you're making to close something out. Transformation, death at the bottom of the deck. Mm-hmm. Knight of Pentacles, perseverance, Page of Wands. Yeah, it's almost like you're not looking back. King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, torment, completion, and willpower. Yes, you're having the willpower to stand 10 toes down in this decision that you're making. And I feel like you're finally closing out a cycle. What's torment? Open mind. See, this is someone here and sharing. Some of you guys is like almost like a bipolar energy. I'm gonna be quite honest. Whoever this person is, you come in, you could be super nasty, and then all of a sudden you're trying to bait me back in with the sweetness. It's like I feel like you're seeing someone for who they are, and it feels very manipulative. Yeah, harmony, Ten of Cups. I see you being very happy with this, Taurus. Congratulations to you too. Hey, Gigi, the nails. Yep. Hey, Raw Gems. Hey, Austin. For those of you that were in here, I'm moving. I'm in the process of moving. See how all this got emptied? I don't have any more tarot cards back there. So I broke a lot of nails. It's been crazy. All right, Gemini. What's this week looking like for the Geminis? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. From today to Saturday. For the Geminis. Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. Okay, Gemini. There could be some kind of competition, argument, one-upping each other this week. Let's see. Eight of Swords. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate you. Queen of Wands. And the Four of Wands. What's the Five of Swords? The Temperance. No, that's the Five of Wands. What's the Five of Swords? Knight of Wands. Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Four of Wands, the Lovers. Five of Wands and the Temperance, the Strength. Five of Swords, Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, Six of Cups, Queen of Wands, Six of Swords, Hangman, Four of Wands, and the Lovers. The Hierophant. What's a Five of Wands, Strength, and the Temperance, Ace of Wands, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. What are they going to do? The Moon. And the Five of Cups. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you don't want to... This is a week where you're not letting up from a situation, Gemini. I feel like somebody could be getting you out of character. I feel like you're definitely cursing someone out this week. But you and someone find a resolution by the end of the week for sure. Something shifts your perception. For some of you, there could be something about accountability. Hangman and the Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. This could be a family situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be love. It could be with a family member or a friend. But something shifts your perception. Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. Yeah, something here ends up kind of... It turns out okay. This too shall pass. What's the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords? Knight of Cups. I feel like you and someone are going to be releasing the burden, but it's definitely after like a bad argument. And your perception is shifting. I feel like you guys may be the one apologizing after this, because I see with the Knight of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Pentacles, you may be hurting somebody's feelings. Not to say it's not rightfully so, but there's something about you, your perception shifting, and this could be you coming back around with the Nine of Swords, realizing like, ah, shit, what did I do? What did I do? Strength and Temperance. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to have an opportunity to make things right with whoever this is. Six of Cups, Three of Swords, the King of Swords. I feel like there's going to be a very like open, like heart-to-heart conversation between you and someone. Page of Wands and the Moon. What's that about? The Four of Cups and the Page of Swords. This could be someone that you feel, you don't trust, with the King of Swords and the Moon. Page of Swords. You could have found out something about this person. Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this person to the Geminis? The Fool, the Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Sun, the Emperor, and the Judgment. For some of you, this is definitely a past person that had an option between you and someone else. And you could be realizing why they were taking such a long time to, or why this relationship was taking a while to evolve. Chariot, Queen of Cups, and the King of Swords. I feel like somebody definitely wants to speak to you and they want to be honest about a situation. The Eight of Wands and the Justice. Yeah. They want some kind of balance, but I feel like overall they want honesty. They want to tell you something. Ten of Pentacles, the Sun, the Moon, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're definitely going to get clarity from this situation. But with the Moon and the Three of Cups, Four of Cups, I feel like some of you guys, what you don't want is to be like a secret. I don't know if you found out that this person probably, there's something maybe around a marriage, or there's something about something wasn't closing out, didn't close out, or There's some kind of truth that's going to be revealed for you this week, but I see that things could actually maybe you are judging this person too quickly, and I feel like they're going to come with you with some towards you with some kind of communication of truth. But why is the moon? Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Even though you may be entertaining this conversation, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to reconcile with this person from what I see in your energy. It just feels more so maybe there's like a some kind of closure or some kind of understanding that comes from this. It almost puts you on in a space that like the ball is in your court or the ball will be in your court. Nine of Cups. Yeah, exactly what I just said. It's like the ball will be in your court on whether or not you want to go back to investing. But with the moon and the three of cups, does that mean that you're going to be like a third party? Or does that mean that if there's a secret here, there's something here you still don't trust? And I feel like the part of you having this conversation, that's cool and everything. But I feel like the part that you may be like, nah, I'm good is we're not going to go out for drinks, or we're not going to go back into whatever we had. So something could definitely be coming back around this week for you to close it out successfully. Four of Wands, Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Eight of Cups? The Sun. There could be happy news about this person maybe finally releasing a commitment or finally releasing a marriage. And now they're heading towards you. He publicly humiliated me all over Facebook. I'm good. Wow. Two of Wands, Page of Swords, the Star, the Four of Pentacles, the Judgment. Yeah, and the Tower and the Star, the Devil. Why? The Four of Swords. I feel like this person wants to they definitely want another opportunity with you, and I feel like they're very stressed out about whatever took place between you and them. What's the Star? Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune. They want some kind of change. I feel like this person may be ready to like have some kind of longevity with you, commitment. And this may be, again, after they left something else behind. With the Tower, the Devil, and the Four of Swords, I see them being extremely stressed about whatever this is. Yeah, Seven of Wands in the world, some kind of ending, or you may have them blocked. Three of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, and a Nine of Cups. I feel like they're definitely going to be very persistent. And even though some of you guys may not want them back with the Nine of Cups, I see you getting some kind of satisfaction out of this. Or again, some kind of like, yeah, I knew this was going to happen. The Hermit, the King of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. Seven of Swords and the Hermit. Somebody was definitely keeping a secret or some kind of deception to themselves. But again, it almost like energetically switched the energy back where like the ball is in your court now. There's something like that here. So the Sun, the Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, maybe it's just simply that you're happy that you'll be the one now rejecting this person. It's like those tables are turning, right? Anything else for the Geminis this week? Overall energy for the Geminis this week. Enthusiasm, the Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Judgment. Yep. Consequences and new love. Sharing. There's someone from your past. There's some kind of communication here. Somebody feels very enthusiastic to come and speak to you. But in your energy, it's like you're very firm on your decision that you're leaving this situation to rest. Judgment. Yeah, moving forward. New love and heartbreak. For some of you, this is definitely like a newer situation. Or some of you guys just this was someone here with the Ace of Cups. Like you could have been very much in love with this person, or you cared a lot about this person, and this was something that you really let you down. But again, with the judgment and moving forward, this situation could be coming back around for you now to be able to energetically release this person to be able to move forward. Yeah, rejection. Some of you guys, again, you're going to be in some kind of energy of rejecting. And it's, again, like that energetic shift that's coming in. So funny because this may not be the first time this has happened between you and this person. This could be a habit where they come back around. Some of you guys, that's why you knew this was going to happen again, and here you are now kind of like saving face. Like, I knew this was going to happen, but this time around I'm going to be the one to reject you. I'm not going to let you back in. So they may be coming with some kind of victim story. All right, Cancer. For the Cancers. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Boo. Love you, girl. For the Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Cancers. What's this week looking like for the Cancers? Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Emperor. The Two of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Eight of Wands, Justice. Oh, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, Page of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Well, textbook version. Let's see. Eight of Wands is Justice. Nine of Cups. You got some kind of love offer. Somebody wants a chance with you. Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. I see you thinking about it, even though with the Nine of Wands, you may be a little defensive. Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords. Why? Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords. This could be definitely an ex. That's why you're defensive to her. This is Emperor, Page of Wands. Yep. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. That made me laugh. Sorry. Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. This is cute. This is cute and it's funny. Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Cancer, you got somebody coming towards you. And I feel like with the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, this is definitely someone that you're guarded towards. There could have been an ending with the Ten of Swords, Queen of Pentacles there. And I feel like it's almost like, oh, now it's my turn. Some of you guys may be on a cusp with Gemini because with the Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and the Page of Wands, this is giving you some kind of power back. I feel like with the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles, there's a little like, this is like a, not to say it's a hard to get energy, but I feel like you want to see someone sweat. I feel like this is almost like that energy with the Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. You're like, yeah, it's too late. I already got somebody else, another option, but I don't feel like you're rejecting them that quickly. You're watching them sweat. You're interested in how much they're gonna do to get back with you. I don't necessarily feel like you want this person back though. What's the Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the Justice? Five of Swords. Yeah. Death. This is definitely someone that wants to win you at all costs. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Emperor, and the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, but I feel like you have total control over the situation. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles. You've learned some kind of lesson. I feel like the energy though that you're giving them is like, maybe, maybe not. It's like your mind fucking this person. This is what this feels like. Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups, Six of Wands. Yeah, Three of Cups. You're already talking to other people. You could have someone else in your energy. King of Swords. Yep. And the Lovers. For some of you, you're like, okay, well, I don't know if they put you in competition, but now there's competition that I'm gonna put you in. That's what this feels like. You may be seriously talking to someone. Like something here could be very serious with the King of Swords and the Three of Cups of Lovers. Yeah, Empress. There's something growing between or evolving between you and someone else. Tell me more about this past person. Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, damn, and the Three of Wands. This person, I mean, they're stressed, they're feeling defeated, they're thinking about you, staying up at night. Three of Wands, this could be someone at a distance or someone just waiting. They were waiting for you to come back around, and I guess it didn't happen. Obviously, if they coming towards you. King of Cups, Six of Swords, yep, and the Hierophant. They may be coming towards you with some kind of big offer. For some of you, this is definitely someone that could be traveling towards you, okay? Or they may be at, in your town that day or that this week or something like that. Six of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Tell me about that. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Fool. The Knight of Wands. For some of you, this person was definitely had you in competition, or they could have been married, I don't know, and they were acting single. All right. I don't know how long you and this person were talking. This could have been someone that you were dating at one point in time, and they were acting single, but there was someone else in their energy. The Hangman, the Tower, and the Chariot. Ooh, that ended badly. Seven of Wands. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles. And now here they come, taking their happy ass back to you. I don't know how I want to say this, but for some of you, something ended a bit tragically between that person and the other person. Or there was some kind of a lot of burdens in that situation. They could have gotten caught up with the wrong individual. But this could have been something that they needed to go through. I'm going down a rabbit hole. But yeah, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Magician. It seems like you're playing with them. You're playing with them. You're Seven of Swords and the Magician. I don't know if you're creating some kind of illusion, but you're not. It's like, even though with the Queen of Swords, I feel like there's an avoidance here from your end, but it's almost like a taste of your own medicine. Overall energy for the Cancers this week. You have stability, celebrating, and wisdom. Some of you guys could already be in another commitment, or that's what's evolving for you this week. Introspection. Something maybe, you know what this feels like, Cancer, with wisdom and introspection? The divine, the universe could be throwing you someone back into your energy to see how much you've grown or how stupid you still are. I'm sorry, but that's what I'm getting. Celebrating decision. See, there's something with you being very happy about the decision that you're going to make, though. Wisdom. Yeah, strategic. You know better. You know better. And you're looking at someone kind of like, I feel like you're looking down on someone. I know that sounds pretty effed up, but it's the truth. It's like, poor you. Like, do you not see, like, I see the tactic before you even laid it out on me or something like that? Insight. What did I just said? What did I just say? Insight. You see something for what it is. It's like I fell for it at one point, but I've grown for it. So now you're becoming the player and I'm the coach. Knight of Wands, here they come. Yeah, to want some. Here they come. And I know there's Mercury retrograde, and it speaks a lot about completions. And I see you passing this big test. This was nice. All right, this was definitely something I'd be like, good job, girl. I'm proud of you. Good job, my guy. Leo. For the Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Now my ex being a Cancer, and it's fitting way too well. Now I know not to keep reaching out. Oh shit. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's this week looking like for the Leos? Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. Don't be stingy. You got the Ace of Wands, the Strength, and the Eight of Pentacles. There could be a new job opportunity, a new endeavor this week. You could definitely be very much like head in or like keeping your head like your head down in the books. I don't know, I want to say that, or there could be a very big focus on you mastering whatever this is, this new project, endeavor, Empress. Yeah. Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands, Strength, Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Don't get distracted. King of Wands, Empress. The Fool. You're creating some kind of growth for yourself, Leo. There's a lot of like abundant energy growth in some kind of new endeavor, but there is someone here that you may have to reject because with the Five of Swords, they may be a very big distraction. There could be someone that you're rejecting this week because they are a distraction. Ace of Wands and a Knight of Wands, Ace of Swords. What's the Knight of Wands? Justice. Strength and a Six of Wands, Hangman. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Page of Wands. King of Wands, Four of Cups, the Tower. Why is the Tower and the Four of Cups? The Three of Cups. Yep. Empress and the Fool. Emperor. Nice. Nice. I like this. I like this, Leo. What's the Knight of Wands? The Moon. You have the red flag coming back around, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, or there could be someone in your energy here that's a red flag. But I see you being very on your high horse with the Strength and the Hangman. You're like, nope, I'm not falling for this. The Worlds, yep, nope, I'm not doing it. Page of Wands, Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Some of you guys understand or realize this could be a sabotage to a new connection that you're in. Emperor, Empress, and the Fool. You're taking a leap of faith in another direction. I see you having a lot of self-control. What's the Five of Swords? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. If you reinvest, I see you, you realize that if you reinvest, it's a sabotage not only to your finances, towards the growth that you've made, some kind of glow up, some kind of all the pieces that you've picked up. It puts you back into some kind of like victim like mentality, or the Eight of Swords kind of tied up, feeling as if, there's something here that I feel like you escaped. Okay. You escaped. You dodged some kind of bullet here. King of Wands, Tower, and the Four of Cups, Nine of Swords. Don't have this fool stress you. Ten of Swords. We're not doing that. All right. We're not going to be stressing because I see you taking a leap of faith elsewhere, the Sun, and it being very, very happy. Don't sabotage this with the Knight of Pentacles. Let's see. The Ten of Pentacles, damn, and the Five of Wands. Listen, something here could be evolving into like a union, or you could already be in another commitment. This could be evolving into a marriage, or you're already in a marriage, and this can cause some kind of chaos here. All right, with the Five of Wands. Tell me about this person coming in. The Star, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Death. What's the Page of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, King of Pentacles? Some of you guys, this person knows that you're in a commitment or you're moving towards a commitment. If you're not in a commitment, this is just your overall growth, some kind of self-control. This is you evolving. There's a glow up here, and they see that. Death and the Two of Cups, the Devil. The King of Cups. Oh, this is a finesser. This person knows how to sweet talk. All right. And if you fall in love through your ears, you need to not answer the call or look at the text. This person is a bahapanti. They're a panty dropper. Listen. All right. Stay away from temptation, especially if you have so much like greatness going on right now because that's the energy that I see for you. Your ass could have gotten fatter, the waist slimmer. All right, for fellas, like I don't know, you could be hitting the gym. The haircut is fresh. There's something about, I don't know. I want to say some of you guys lost like your identity with this person, and here they come. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. Spirit is not gonna lie. Spirit ain't allowing me to lie. Yeah, this is someone that you have memories with, someone from your past. You need to use your intuition. High Priestess. Now, for some of you, if you're not currently in a situation, some of you guys could have rekindled family and friendships after leaving the situation, and that can cause some kind of rift, okay, with you and family members, or I don't know, there's something like that. Five of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, yeah, and the Hermit. It's almost like, I mean, take the energy as it resonate. Everybody's outcome or situation is different, but it feels as if Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Hermit, you've picked up the pieces. You've done the work. Emperor, Empress, and the Sun, and the Fool. The Four of Wands. Look, it's like you're heading towards stability. Eight of Swords. Don't allow someone to, in the way they're coming out with the Moon and the Knight of Wands, they're not even trustworthy. They're not even reliable. There's something about you heading in the right direction. There's a lot of happiness that you're going towards, stability, control. You've taken your life like some of you guys spiraled with this person while you were with this person. Look forward to the new beginning that you're having. Overall energy for the Leos. Don't forget to hit the like button, please, and thank you. Hey, July. Hey, Boo. You love this vibe? Thank you, Boo. Yes, girl. Big time. Still married, but legal separation. Hey, Sean. All right. Overall energy for the Leos. Overall energy for the Leos this week. Too much. Too many. Too many. Habit. Balance. Defeat. And meditation. I feel like I want to say break away from the chains, break away from the habits, break away from the constant cycles. Obviously, if it hasn't been serving you any kind of purpose, there may be temptation for you this week. Decision, yeah, and motivation. I feel like there's something in the energy that you're in, Leo. There's something about your surroundings that should be your motivating factor here. Habit, escape. What did I say about escape? You escaped some kind of hamster wheel, some kind of karmic cycle, some kind of something that you kept doing, obviously over and over again that wasn't working. Balance, yeah, practice, defeat, theft, meditation, and confidence. It's like if you don't know what to do, do nothing at all. Pray on it, meditate on it, ask your guides to help you. What's this theft and defeat? Torment. See, this can go either way for you. This can go either way for you. I feel like your advice this week is to do some kind of deep introspect on this situation. Some of you guys feel as if this person took a lot from you. I don't know if this is like a literal theft or just, like something you feel like they took away. They like you, it took you time to rebuild yourself. Don't forget about those situations. Not to say people don't change, right? Willpower. Yeah, chariot. Keep moving forward. Whatever's for you won't pass you by. You're welcome, Smokey. Love you too, boo. Thank you. You're moving out of the state. Congratulations, fool. All right, Virgo. For the Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's this week looking like for the Virgos? What's this week looking like for the Virgos? Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. The Ace of Swords and the King of Wands in reverse. And the Four of Cups. First thing I got, don't be lazy. All right. Don't be lazy. Don't let something that happened discourage you from something else. Try your best to get out that bed. All right. Even if you're going through it, try your best to not live in this Five of Cups, Three of Swords energy, because there's some kind of breakthrough, but there you may miss out on an opportunity this week. So I'm going to give you an example of this. This could be some of you guys could be grieving something, or Three of Swords, Five of Cups. There could be something heavy this week. Let's just say you went through a breakup. Some of you guys may have a new job opportunity here, but the breakup is holding you down, right? Energetically from moving towards this. There's something about you needing to really try to be motivating and not let one area of your life affect your entire life. I know that's easier said than done, but there's something like that here. Five of Cups. Yeah, Three of Cups. Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Judgment, King of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you guys may miss out on an opportunity, a work opportunity, or some kind of financial opportunity if you don't try your best to leave your emotions out, the logical part of the day to day. All right, it's almost like having to really wear the Superwoman, Superman cape. Something could be declining because of your energy. It's like there's something unmotivating, and it could be something obviously that you're going through right now. Five of Cups, Three of Cups, Page of Swords. What's that about? Queen of Cups. What's the Page of Swords? Four of Wands. But why is the Five of Cups, Page of Swords, Three of Cups, Ace of Wands? What's that about? Nine of Wands and a Knight of Cups. Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, the Sun. Okay. What's the Sun? Eight of Cups, Three of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Some of you guys could have found out that someone that you were dating was married. Some of you guys this could have already happened, depending on where you are in your journey. This could have already happened, and this person could be coming back around, but just that feeling, it's almost like now that I'm healing from this, now that I have some kind of joy back, they come back around and they put you back into this energy. Ace of Swords and the Judgment, the Tower. What's that about? The Ace of Wands. See, there's something about though there's like it's like there's like two such situations. There's like your personal life, and then there's like your career and work life. That something here shows up for you. There's a breakthrough. And you're gonna have to make a big decision. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, something that you've been waiting for. There's a breakthrough in that. But there's something about your personal life that may be like energetically getting like intertwined, and you may end up missing out on this opportunity. King of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. There's like a bit of a lack of motivation. Four of Cups and Eight of Pentacles and the Empress. What's the Four of Cups? Six of Cups. See, there's something around you energetically that it's holding you down. What do the Virgos find out? Ten of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, the Fool, and the Six of Wands. What's the Five of Swords and the Ten of Wands? The Queen of Wands. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Nine of Wands. What's the Queen of Wands? Seven of Pentacles. What is this about? Is this a love situation? Eight of Wands. Strength. Yeah, it's I don't know. There's a disappointment here. Somebody's disappointing you. For some of you, again, you could be finding out about somebody investing in someone else. This could be so many different things. There's disappointment here on something that you felt like could have gone towards happiness. You could have had some kind of illusion with this person. Not like a delusion, but it was like, how could I say this? Like, you saw like, damn, I can see myself with this individual. What's this Three of Swords and the Sun? Two of Cups. Four of Wands. Eight of Swords in the World. You could be finding out that something isn't over between this person and someone else. What's this breakthrough, though? What's this Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Tower, and the Judgment? The Ace of Pentacles. But look, in the midst of all this, like, chaos, in the midst of that personal thing that you're going through, there's a big opportunity that comes in for you. And it feels more like a financial opportunity or work related. You need to transmute that energy into this, because with the King of Wands in reverse, that speaks about laziness. But I'm not saying that you're lazy, it just feels a bit unmotivating. And obviously, as a human, this is, when things are not going well, who the frig wants to, you go through a disappointment, you got to dry the tears and go now and show a happy face. I get it. But this is what's needed. King of Wands in reverse. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Six of Wands. For some of you, this just may also look like a little pessimism around the love energy. Like, this person just disappointed me, so it's like, you know what, F that, and boom, you have another opportunity that presents itself that looks really good. All right, but with the King of Wands in reverse, it feels a bit unmotivated. With the Four of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, you're holding on to that victim-like mentality of whatever happened to your past instead of going towards something that's actually going to serve you right. It's like, if you don't put your feet in the water, how the hell are you going to learn to swim? If you don't put your feet in the water, how are you ever not going to know that, damn, the water feels great? You know what I mean? Something like that. There's a new opportunity that presents itself after a discouraging one. One door closes, one opens. That's what this feels like for you this week. Not only is this going to be kumbaya, and it's going to feel really good. You got the Ten of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So some kind of stability. I just realized that 1, 2, 3, 4. You got all four aces. So get out your funk, get out your head, okay? Go wipe them tears off. Put your big drawers on. Fix your hair, brush your teeth, put your fairy perfume on, and go for it. Because this looks huge, like a very big something that's going to turn out better than what you could even see coming with the Four of Cups. The Justice, the Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Six of Swords, Strength, and the Ten of Pentacles. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Somebody, for some of you, this may be new love too. Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Two of Swords. It's like, there may be a vicious cycle here. Don't let your past win, because whoever did this to you in the past, I see you may be doing that to this person. And it doesn't feel like someone that you don't like. It literally feels as if it's something stable, something passionate, something emotionally fulfilling, and a breakthrough. Tell me about this other situation here. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. You could have saw like an end all be all, or you really liked somebody. Five of Swords, Chariot. Yeah, something. Sorry, that's my mama. Something could have something took a halt. Somebody could have put you into some kind of competition, brought you drama. Five of Wands. Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody could have lied. And I see there could be, again, that energy too, where you're like, you know what? Do I really want to go back into this? Maybe they're all the same. I don't got the energy for it or something like that. All right. But I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Four of Cups, you may miss out on the boat on a great opportunity. So be careful. I'm spot on. Okay. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you, July. Hey, La Unique. Hey, Jakelin. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see. Overall energy for the Virgos. Overall energy for the Virgos this week. So you got celebrating, savings, and harmony. Some of you guys may be saving a lot of money this week. Okay, you can start seeing your bank account grow here. Exploring, celebrating, theft. Yeah, don't let someone steal your freaking shine. Don't let someone steal your happiness. Don't let someone or a situation steal, the sunshine that you're seeing, the warmth that you're seeing outside. Don't let someone keep you in that energy. And I hope you're not reserving a hot seat for a loser. The harmony. Yeah, inheritance. Damn, some of you guys, I mean, there could be a very big breakthrough as far as finances for you this week with savings inheritance. Overall, Virgo, there's something beautiful happening for you this week that you're allowing something else. You're allowing that cloud, like that cloud, just stay over you. You know what I mean? You're allowing something here. Like, don't give someone that pleasure or a situation that pleasure for you not to celebrate this beautiful something that's coming in. All right. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is love and money. Knight of Wands. Yes, stability. There's a lot of financial growth here for you this week. Wow. Insights. Rest and wastefulness. Your intuition is going to be telling, your higher self is going to be telling you that wasting your time like moping on this situation is just, honestly, it's just like, it's wasteful. All right. Don't allow like bitterness or something like that be attached to you. Thank you for your insight, Nelson. You're you're doing today. What do you mean by that? Sorry. All right. Libra. For the Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's this week looking like for the Libras? Hey, Camilla. I heard check your bank account this week, Libra. Check your bank account this week. Make sure the transactions are actually yours. I saw the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. 3 of Wands. And the 6 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Some of you guys could be very much in need of rest or a spa day. There could be travel here. 5 of Cups in reverse. King of Wands, 3 of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles and the Devil. I see you staying clear out of someone's path. Or you need to. There's a breadcrumbing energy here. I hope you're not traveling towards that person. To me, I feel like you're staying away from this person. Or are you breadcrumbing someone? Interesting. 5 of Cups in reverse. I see you no longer stressing a situation, and I feel like you are staying clear out of somebody's path. That 6 of Pentacles and the Devil. There's like a breadcrumbing energy here. You need to be very careful financially too. That's why probably I heard with 6 of Pentacles and the Devil is like something with overspending, but some of the transactions may not be yours. So make sure that you're definitely taking a look at that. Four Swords and a 9 of Wands, the Sun, 6 of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune, the 3 of Cups. Some of you guys could be Again, vacationing, going on vacation with friends, with family. Five of Cups in reverse and a King of Wands, King of Pentacles. Five of Cups in reverse, the Emperor. Some of you guys are definitely getting over someone, or there's a very much lighter energy. There's almost like light, like fire under your ass. It's like you're no longer going to be moping around a situation. Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I'm sorry, that's the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. Six of Pentacles and the Devil, the Death. What's the Death? Queen of Wands. So there's a soulmate here. I feel like you're ending things with, because you were feeling breadcrumbed. You're putting an end to some kind of breadcrumbing energy. Why is this Devil, Six of Pentacles, King of Swords? Some kind of narcissistic energy here. Sorry, guys, hold on. I don't mean to be rude, but this is very important. This is about my move. Give me 1 second. All right, I apologize. We ain't together anymore, but he asked me for money. Oh, hell no. All right. Two of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. It's almost like there's a need to look forward to the future now after moving away from this situation. Six of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, there's something here that if you were stressed about whether or not you're going to be stable without this person or this situation, whether or not you're going to be happy again, absolutely things are shifting in your favor. Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, Two of Swords. I feel like you're totally blocked towards this person. Knight of Cups, Three of Wands, Nine of Cups, Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. I do see them coming back, but I see you definitely having your boundaries up or you're blocking this person. Six of Pentacles, the Devil, and the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys may be very much in a whole different. But this situation is beneath you, Libra. This situation is totally beneath you. Be careful because somebody here may be, again, I see you ending a breadcrumbing situation. All right. I feel like energetically, this situation is definitely beneath you. You're in a very high vibing energy. You may be very solid, stable. All right. There may be just, I feel like somebody's like a leech. Four of Cups, the Lovers, and the Page of Wands. Page of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, the Tower, the Star, and the Judgment. I feel this person coming back, but as I said, I see you. Seven of Wands. Your guard is up. Some of your friends and family members may be asking you to take that trip. I feel like the answer should be yes. Magician, yeah. The answer should be yes. It's like looking forward to new beginnings. What's the Death and the Devil? The Star, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Temperance, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Be careful if this person is trying to come back and you may feel like you want to reconcile. All right, because with the Temperance, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Swords, I don't know why I want to say once a cheater, always a cheater. Once an asshole, always an asshole. I give people the benefit of the doubt, but it's telling me in time, the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords, you're going to probably be back in the same situation that you were. All right, so be very careful about that. Tell me more about this week for the Libras. Justice, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, the World, nice. Page of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Again, I see you closing out this cycle. Money looks really good, but I do see again, Page of Cups, this person coming back in to apologize. Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys may feel bad. All right. I don't know if it's because you still feel very much tied to them or you're worried about, if Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Cups, you may have a very soft spot for this person. But feeling that bad for them isn't putting you first. And definitely moving into the situation from a place of insecurities ain't gonna do it either. With the Seven of Cups, like always having to be tormented or full of illusions, or the Seven of Swords, yeah, Knight of Swords and a Page of Swords. Like, if you move back in, or if you move back with this person and move back into reconciliation with this person, is how is this gonna look for you and for your mental? Are you always going to have to be on high alert? Are you always going to be wondering what they're doing? Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, who they're talking to? Do they even trust them? I feel like those are all the questions you need to ask yourself. The Star, the Judgment, and the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Tower. And it's funny because this person, whoever this person is, and I don't know why I felt like a very leech kind of energy. Um, you're the divine may step in and may hit your finances, especially if you've been really thriving. Ten of Pentacles, the Star, and the Judgment. Some of you guys could be like going viral, or this is just like there's an influx here of money when this person, there's like your money kind of looks better when this person is not around. Hey Lisa, hey babes, how are you? Hey, thank you so much, Camilla. I appreciate that. Thank you. Overall energy for, oh, wrong deck. Why did I do that? Overall energy for the Libras this week. Defeat. Caretaking. Victimhood. There it goes. And choices. Here's the thing, Libra. I don't know what I want to say. Some of you guys may have like a Cancer placement, maybe a moon in Cancer. There's a very like mothering energy here. There is something about you feeling bad for someone. There is like something about you feeling sympathy over someone. And I feel like with the Magician and victimhood though, this is how they come towards you in some kind of manipulation, some kind of victim-like mentality. And because you're showing up as the Empress, the caretaker, I hope you don't surrender to someone because you feel bad, because it feels like the Magician and victimhood, that's what they want. Getting started. Yeah. The Empress, motivation. Somebody's motivation is the fact that you will always take them back, or you have this big nurturing energy, or you have this big heart. It's like taking your kindness for weakness. Victimhood, willpower. They know how to sway you. Choices, prosperity. All right. Be very careful because there's something about you taking a very big financial hit if you allow this person back into your energy. Regret. What did I say? Regret. Scorpio. For the Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Scorpios. What's this week looking like for the Scorpios? From today to Saturday. Love be the current. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for being here. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Dulce Diablita. Hey, Shalita. Hey, Boo. Hey, Princesa. Hey, Angel. Scorpios, some of you guys need to stay out the sun. Stay out of the sun this week. Okay? Scorpio, what's this week looking like for the Scorpios? The Fool, Eight of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Why are you so indecisive on taking the leap of faith? The Fool, Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Justice, and the Emperor, the Nine of Wands. Somebody feels as if they want to really, it feels like something new. It feels like something happy, but you're super indecisive on whether or not you want to take the leap of faith towards this person. The Three of Pentacles, some kind of partnership, Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, but this person feels like they're saying everything right, or this situation looks really good on paper. Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, the Star, but you're like, is it going to go anywhere? Well, how the hell will we know until you don't take that leap of faith, damn it? Five of Pentacles and the Justice, Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Oh, but I see this person really putting up a fight. Emperor and the Nine of Wands, King of Swords. Damn. You may see another side of them. It feels respectful, though. It feels respectful. They may be calling you out your face, though. Seven of Swords. Why? Temperance. I see you putting someone on hold. This person ain't having it, though. Not with the King of Swords and the Emperor. This is not someone that you put on hold. Why are the Scorpios resisting this? The Strength. Yeah, we know that. The Death. And the Magician, even though this is something you've manifested, but it requires you, this is like a whole big transformation for you. Why? Page of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Are you scared of commitment? Are you scared to commit to this? Is it you now scared? Oh, here we go. Goodbye. Mm-hmm. Good night, AOH Life. Good night, Boo. Eight of Wands, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Three of Wands. Somebody's just waiting to take you out. Somebody's waiting on a happily ever after with you. Knight of Pentacles, and they're willing to take it slow. Two of Pentacles, a Star, Four of Cups, Hangman. But because you can't control the narrative, you're scared. Four of Cups, yeah, Two of Cups. You may not see that something could move into commitment. Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and the Justice, Empress. Damn, Emperor, Empress, I'm telling you. This person may be calling you out your face. They may be telling you something here. It feels respectful, though. Somebody here just may be shifting your perception in a good way. What's this Emperor, King of Swords, Nine of Wands? Yeah, Hierophant. I knew it. This person, listen, whoever this person is, they know exactly what they want. With the Emperor and the Hierophant, this person is very wise. They've gone through experiences. And I feel like there's something about a lecture coming towards you. Empress, Queen of Pentacles. Whoo, this person is not playing about you, Scorpio. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, yeah, Queen of Wands. There may be some words here. King of Cups and the Magician. What's that about? Seven of Cups. You may be wanting to manifest another situation. Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about that. Ace of Wands, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. Hermit. Do you want someone else? Is that what it is? Do you want someone else? Is that why you're keeping someone on the back burner? Seven of Swords and the Temperance. Why you're delaying something? I feel like someone is actively pursuing you, but you may be egging this person. Like you may be, putting someone in the back burner. I don't feel like you're totally rejecting them, but they're feeling some kind of indifference. And I feel like this week may be the week that you may hear what they got to say. And I feel like they're speaking straight up facts to you. Yeah. Nine of Wands, the Chariot. I feel like they're going to try to hold on as much as they can. Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Three of Cups. But I feel like the energy that you're putting out, they may be also getting a bit caught up in their head on whether or not are you dating someone else. Is that what it is? Like, even if that's not the situation, like why are you not allowing me to take you out? Why are you not allowing me to talk to you? Why are you constantly pushing me away? There's something like that here, and now they're only left with making up scenarios in their head. That's Six of Swords, the World. Oof. The Sun, the Four of Wands, and the Strength. This cycle may end up closing. I mean, I'm not telling you to go towards it if you don't want to, but this cycle may end up closing. This person may be like, all right, no problem. I tried. The Sun, the Four of Wands, and the Strength. You know, the Moon, the Seven of Wands, yeah, and the Hermit. Some of you guys are very closed off, very guarded. All right. Very, very guarded. There may be a lot of insecurities. There's maybe a lot of barriers. This person looks really good on paper. That's all I'm going to say. I don't feel like your barriers or you holding up your defensiveness is really directly linked to this person. It could be something totally different, but it feels like, um these internal struggles, Scorpio, may be getting the best of you this week. Six of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Two of Wands, King of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Page of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Tower. It just may be with the Five of Cups here. You're wanting to move, or you're wanting some kind of success with someone else. All right. I'm just gonna tell you, they're showing up King of Wands. You're showing up Queen of Cups. Not to say that that can't be a match, but I don't know. With this person, you're showing up Emperor, Empress. All right. And Daddy here is showing up with the Hierophant next to them. I mean, this is someone that's gonna teach you. Okay. I mean, what can I tell you? Mm. I can't wait to hear about that. Morgado, I can't wait to hear about that. Let me know how it goes. Yes, I am, but I need to go for it. This isn't about a relationship, it's about life circumstances. Okay. Take the energy as it resonates for sure. Anything else for the Scorpios? Overall energy for the week? Competition, savings, enthusiasm, and practice. What's this about? Competition, dissatisfaction. Why? Moving forward, interesting. Listen, some of you guys, I want who I want. All right, Danny, I want who I want. Damn it. There's competition for you, but you're not satisfied. Moving forward, yeah, heartbreak. I don't want to move forward from this. I don't want a new beginning. Savings, getting started. Somebody's holding on to you though. Four of Pentacles, Four of Cup. No, this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, transition. You're resisting a change. You're resisting some kind of new beginning, even if that past person or whoever the hell this is coming up in your energy that you want. We'll put it that way. There could be something here about like the divine pushing you towards a new beginning, even if it's not with someone else. All right, it's just a new beginning. You're holding on dear for your life. Like I see, I envision you like scratching the ground, trying not to move. And for some of you, you're holding you're reserving a seat for this past person insight. And you got this new beginning that wants to come in, practice and choices. But you're resistant. And now for some of you, if this is not a love situation, this could definitely be a job. This could be, as you know, as someone here said, this could be a life circumstance where you're refusing. It's like the divine is pushing you, pushing you, pushing you. And you know what's going to end up happening? Tower moments. All right. The world. Yeah, there's something that needs to close out. Letting go. Something needs to close out. Even if this is the whole situation that wants to come back around. But until it doesn't close out, it can't come back around in the right energy. Rest and sharing. Somebody wants your time. Somebody wants your energy. For some of you, again, this could be a new work situation, socializing, destiny. Some of you guys need to get out there and socialize. All right. Now, let's just say this is a work situation. Put your resume out there. You're not being committed to anything just because it's an interview. It's just to see what's out there, right? Especially if something hasn't been moving forward for you in your current situation. If this is a love situation, I mean, and you're kind of feeling somebody, get to know them. Doesn't mean that you're going to be committed to them. It's networking. All right, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius for the Sag. For the Sagittarius, what's this week looking like for the Sag? What's this week looking like for the Sag? HAC. Thank you, Tanner. Thank you for being here. What's this week looking like for the Sag? Not temperance in reverse. I'm gonna take it upright because it hit my tablet. So let's see. Okay, no, maybe not. Okay, Five of Wands and a temperance. Some of you guys are losing patience in a situation. This is your energy. Five of Wands and the temperance. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Maybe there is something here that you've been waiting for that you feel is being delayed. King of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Star, the Temperance, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there's impatience. The Temperance did want to come out in reverse. I also want to say be careful. You may need to be you need to I don't talk about stuff like this. That's why the divine is like, you may not want to say it the way you're going to say it. Be a little bit more mindful of your health, okay? Your mental health, your overall health. There may be something here about you avoiding rest. There may be something but you go and go, 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 go. There could be like a little bit of over ambitious energy here, all right? I know some of you guys may be deadlines. There may be something like that here, King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Let's see. Emperor, Five of Wands, the Star, and the Emperor, Four of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords. Okay, Sag. Five of Cups, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. Are these two people the same? Page of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Sun. You may be making a bit of an impulsive, you're doing something. How could I say this? You're allowing emotion come before logic. It's almost like speak first, think later. You may be ending something. I don't know if it's prematurely because it feels like there's a little bit of regret afterwards. Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Temperance. It feels as if you've been trying to fight over some kind of control over a situation. For Pentacles, some of you guys may feel like you're losing your grip. Now, if this is a love situation with the Two of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, it feels as if you may feel like someone may want patience from you or patience in a situation, and I see you getting impatient, and there may be an argument here. But I feel it's because you truly want something to move forward. And you may say something, and then kind of like that night, you're like overthinking the situation. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. I shouldn't have said this way. And now is like left with the thought on what now? For some of you, I do see an apology. I do see the happiness coming back into the situation. For others of you, you may be making the impulsive decision to move towards another connection or give someone else your time. Let's see. What's the Ten of Swords, the Temperance, and the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune? This could also be, there's so many scenarios here. This could also be you feeling as if, I just need to move on from a certain situation I've been holding on to. And you may be getting impatient with yourself. Like, why am I still stuck on this? Why can't I just get this out my mind? Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, and a Four of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's still some kind of emotional attachment to someone here, and this could be just feelings coming up, Sag, this week. Some kind of nostalgia. We're in retrograde right now. There may be like feelings that are coming back up, and you're like, why the frig am I feeling down over this when but it's because you still have been energetically Four of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune holding on to it, whether or not the situation has been done already. Five of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles. There may be a bit of like abandonment issues or certain issues here that you haven't really maybe paid attention to that may be creeping up this week for you. Ace of Wands, Chariot, and the Moon, the World. There is a completion here coming up for you. The Moon, the Lovers. Some of you guys may actually feel like this could be so many different things, Sag. I'm just throwing all the scenarios at because I have so many stories here. Some of you guys may feel like, okay, you know what? I'm ready. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands to take action towards love. After maybe a time of feeling abandoned or feeling like, some kind of pessimism or feeling like I haven't been able to kind of move on from that previous situation. There's like a light switch that goes off regardless. And I see something here very happy coming in for you. Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. I see you giving to someone. I see you allowing someone in. Okay. Yeah, the Fool, the Judgment. So you're actually, and the Hierophant. Wow. You're actually taking a leap of faith towards someone. It's almost like finally. So take the energy as a resonate because I just got a lot of scenarios here. However, I feel like something that you've been fighting on, and it's coming from a place of control though. There may be some kind of emotions creeping up for you this week. And it's like the divine wants you to look at them. And I feel like you're going to have to sit with yourself on this and realize, why have I been so avoidant? Why have I been really, allowing maybe my past to hold me back? There's something that you've been holding on. What's this Five of Wands and the Emperor and the Star? The Two of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Two of Wands. It's like something that you have been allowing to hold you back. You are like moving based on logic after this. Your heart could have hardened after this situation. Queen of Swords and the Emperor. This could be after a divorce. What's this? The Knight of Pentacles, the Death. Yeah, and the Magician. There's a transformation coming in for you that you've been maybe like waiting for. I feel like this is like a fight between you and you. Nine of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Three of Wands. It's like some kind of self-confidence is coming back in. I hope this is making sense because it's making sense in my head. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Maybe there's something about your vulnerability that's creeping up and realizing, I've been kind of closing the doors on many opportunities. All right. And it's because truly I haven't really closed out a cycle. With a past situation, I really haven't, maybe this is a situation where you feel like you've never gotten closure. There's something here that, maybe you felt as if, one of those situations where we loved hard and someone let us down. But it's like that situation is over. So now what? Do I continue staying in this, allowing my heart to just be hardened? And then there's like a light switch that goes off here. The Three of Cups, yeah, and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you guys may actually go back out in the dating world. Some of you guys may be partaking in social events again. Some of you guys may be allowing friends to come around. And with the Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles, Six of Wands, I see you getting attention. Page of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. What's the Five of Swords? The Devil, the Magician, and the Eight of Swords. Just don't. There's something about limiting beliefs or negative self-talk here whenever you get this attention or whenever this person comes in. Don't allow that to pull you back in to a negative mindset. Page of Wands, Four of Wands, and a Nine of Pentacles. You got the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. Whatever this is coming in, Knight of Cups, okay? Like a knight in shining armor, Eight of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Not to say that you want someone to save you. I don't see that. I see you saving yourself. There's a difference. But I see something coming in that looks really nice. It's just like quiet the mind because this is you kind of going back into some kind of self-deception. What's the overall energy for the Sag this week? Choosing. Courage. There's a need to choose courage. All right, Sag. There is a need to choose courage. Victimhood. What did I say? You're gonna have a choice today. Getting started. You have a new beginning coming in. All right. You got a new cycle that wants to open up for you, a new cycle that wants to start for you. And you are going to have a choice whether I'm going to stay in this victim like mentality. I'm going to stay down. I'm going to allow whatever this is to hold me back, or I'm going to really pick up my tetas, pick up my balls and go for whatever this is. Wastefulness. This remind me of someone that used to tell me, stop wasting your summers, your winters, your falls, and your springs on someone. That's what came to mind. Regret, courage, inspiration. You have a new beginning that's coming in. Ace of Wands. All right. And it's going to take the courage from you to go towards it. Victimhood, successful, wastefulness. Yeah. And Maverick, this King of Wands. Realizing that something has been holding you back. And you know what? It hasn't been even the person from your past, it's you. Decisions, letting go, yep, destiny and stability. You're going to have a decision on whether or not you're going to stay stagnant, you're going to move forward, or you're going to keep allowing something to keep holding you back. And it's like 10 steps back, 12 steps forward, 10 steps back. It's like a like quicksand. But there's a rope outside that hole. Are you going to hold on to it and really get out, or are you going to let go of it, or are you just going to hold on? It's going to get tiring just holding on and being in that liminal space, right? Being in that 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Capricorn. Hey, Denise. Hey, babes. Hey, Aqua. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the Capricorn. What's this week looking like for the Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus from today to Saturday. Two of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Chariot. Justice and the Four of Wands. Two of Swords, Six of Wands, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, the Chariot, Page of Pentacles, Justice, the Moon, and the Four of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I know my face feels so itchy. Two of Swords, Six of Wands, Magician. Okay. Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups. Chariot, Page of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Justice, the Moon, the Strength, Four of Wands, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands. What's the Two of Swords? Ace of Pentacles. Some of you guys may have an option between two, like two jobs or two situations here that you've manifested. Eight of Cups, Six of Cups, Ace of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. It's going to require obviously a lot of thinking over the situation, because some of you guys may require to leave a certain person, place, or thing behind. For some of you, this may be a situation that's coming in that requires you to travel, that requires you to relocate. Eight of Cups, Six of Cups, the Hierophant, Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands, Judgment. What's the Judgment? Queen of Wands. There's a decision that you have to make because there's something here that's stagnating you. Something here that you've been attached to that's just holding you back, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups. For some of you, it's like seeing the potential in something that you've been sitting in. So what's the Seven of Cups? There's like illusions here, Seven of Wands, that needs to be blocked. Something has been stagnating you and you're being offered a better opportunity here. And it's just a matter of, you're going to have to call judgment. You're going to have to make a decision on whether you're going to allow something to continuously stagnate you. All right. There could be fear behind moving. There's something about habit, something about, the Moon and the Strength. Yeah. Knight of Cups, like kind of going for it, even though with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, yeah, and the Six of Swords, it's like being afraid to move towards someone because obviously there's no guarantees. Being afraid to move towards something here that it's almost like it just feels better to kind of stay where I'm at because that's more of a guarantee. I know this like the back of my hand, or I'm comfortable. There's a complacent energy here. Something here wants to move for you. This could be even like a new work opportunity, a promotion. But it's like, the imposter syndrome, the being afraid of the unknown. But the energy that's right now in the energy you're sitting in right now is Chariot, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. It's like with the Chariot, something could be so much more successful, but it requires you to leave this place of complacency behind, this place of being complacent behind. What do they need to leave behind? The Devil, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Something with restriction. Something obviously has been holding you back. What is it? The Four of Cups. Something that you have been refusing to see. The Two of Cups and the Sun. The King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Death. There may be an ending to a relationship here. The Hangman and the Ace of Wands. This could be so many different things. For some of you, you may not want to leave a commitment behind, and there could be travel, or there's something here that's trying to lead you to some kind of elevation that you've manifested. You've manifested this successful opportunity. It's here. But with the Two of Swords, I see a stalemate energy. And it's just because obviously there's change that's coming in. But with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands, whatever you're stuck in feels like more so an illusion. Almost like, if you're dealing with someone right now, it's like you've been holding on to someone that you've been built, like you have been the one feeling like you can see the potential of what this could be. It's not something that they've been proving to you. It's something that I can see the potential. I know that you have it in you, but they haven't been showing you that. If this is a job situation, this is something where, there probably isn't any growth or other opportunities, but it's like if I hang on a little longer, maybe they'll see me for what it is. There's something like that. And here comes this gift from the divine with the Ace of Pentacles, and it looks like it wants to manifest in some kind of growth, but it's the fear behind the unknown, or it's the fear behind the what ifs that may hold you back, and you're going to be faced with that decision. Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Four of Wands, Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. It's like a fear of either like independence or independently going towards this, but it speaks about your self-confidence that's holding you back as well. Ten of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the World. For some of you, this could be a job that's been like at a stalemate, that's like a dead end at this point, and something else is coming in that is going to get you out of some kind of like a financial situation. Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. Something here is not growing, and there's an opportunity that's coming around that looks much better. That could be the Ten of Pentacles. So are you going to choose the 10 or the Five of Pentacles? But obviously, if you choose the Ten of Pentacles, it comes with the World having to end another situation. The Devil again, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. I see you stressing over this. What's the Ten of Wands? King of Swords, the Tower, and the Two of Wands. Some of you guys may make the abrupt decision to say, you know what, fuck it. I gotta, I'm going towards it. Hangman, Ace of Wands, and the Death. I'm going to go towards whatever this is. I know this was super evasive, but this could be so many different situations. The Sun and the King of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Cups. What's this? The High Priestess, the Lovers, and the Death. Some of you guys, this could be a relationship that you may need to end. What's this Ace of Pentacles? The Page of Wands and the Page of Swords. There's a new beginning that wants to come in for you. But it requires for you to leave someone behind, or a place or a situation behind. And I feel like your higher self is telling you, Death, it's time to end something for something better to come in. Death, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. But see, there's so much fear of leaving this. But with the King of Swords and the Two of Wands and the Tower, you may be ripping off the band-aid pretty quickly. Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Some of you guys may be ending a marriage or a long-term commitment. Overall energies for the Capricorns this week. Successful. Decisions. Told you. Insight. That's the High Priestess. And responsibility. What's successful? Heartbreak. See, something cannot go with you, Capricorn, on this journey because it's just going to hold you back. You've outgrown a situation already. Decision, justice, dedication, insight, decisive, responsibility, and temptation. That's you. Something may be, you may be holding on to this situation based on emotions, but I feel like this decision is going to be based on logic and on your higher self. Now, the situation could be, I have a great work rapport with these people, and here goes a better opportunity that's coming in, a higher paying job, or something that maybe it's right down the alley of what you've studied. There's something big coming up for you, but there is something here that you're still attached to something else emotionally. Successful and heartbreak, yeah. Theft, competition. What's that about? Prosperity. Something have been holding you back financially. And this could even be a relationship. Something is not growing. If this is the King of Pentacles, maybe there's could be a commitment that someone is not ready to commit, or something has just been, it's pulling you back energetically. Decision and dedication, logic. See, there's something here that you're going to have to make a decision based on logic, and not on emotion. It's like the time is now. Self-discipline and completion. Yeah, there's the World. You may be holding on to something very tempting, something that you may be very emotionally tied to. What's temptation? Balance and wastefulness. Yeah. So it's like something has just escaped. You need to move pretty much. The time is now. Okay. Aquarius. For the Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For the Aquarius, you may have a big celebration, some kind of happy news, maybe around finances this week. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Yep. Three of Wands, something that maybe you've been waiting on. Maybe you feel exhausted from waiting. Let's see. What's Aquarius? What's the Aquarius's week looking like this week? From today to Saturday. Hey Anna, I can't give people outcomes because everybody's outcomes look different. So I generally don't do advice unless it's a personal reading because everybody's situations look different. Everybody's journey is different. But thank you so much. Thank you, Capricorn Goddess. I appreciate you. Hey, Boo. Hey, Haley. Thank you so much. Thank you, James. Thank you, Haley. I appreciate the gifts. Thank you. All right. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's this week looking like for you? Ooh. What? The Hierophant and the High Priestess? Some kind of divine path? Twin flame connection? Okay. Divine union. I mean, this divine union could be in a form of work. This could even be like a life path. You know, when I get the Hierophant and High Priestess for anyone when it comes to like career, it's almost like this is it. This is what you're meant to do, right? There's something like that here. Let's see. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. The Magician, not three majors back to back. Okay. The Seven of Wands and the Fool. Okay. Okay. High Priestess, Ten of Cups, Hierophant, Empress. Ooh, the Magician, the Moon. Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Fool, the Six of Swords. Interesting. The High Priestess and the Ten of Cups, the Temperance. Hierophant and the Empress, Two of Cups, Magician and the Moon, Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, the Fool and the Six of Swords, Ace of Wands. Six of Swords, the Hangman. Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. What? Interesting. All right. I'm just trying to see where you are. I figured. Well, Aquarius, some of you guys have a divine union. Okay, something here. Tables are turning. This feels like a very much twin flame reading to me. All right. Now, again, take the energy as it resonate. And you know, if it does resonate, just like fit it to your situation. All right. Because it doesn't have to be on a love situation, but I feel like tables are turning. Some of you guys have a breakthrough in a twin flame situation this week where I feel like the minute that you rise your vibration, the minute that you so funny because I just turned around and looked at my godfather. He's like, my person, like he passed, but some of you guys may have that same, you may have an altar, or there's something I feel like you may be leaving to the divine or your ancestors or whatever it is that you're believing. But it's just so funny. I just looked at him and it gave me a place of warmth. The minute that you ascend, and this is a very deep reading. It's a beautiful reading. The minute that you put your faith in the universe, which I feel like this is what this reading is about, okay? The minute that you no longer stop stressing, and the minute that you know, the minute that you stop stressing over a situation, one in the control, the minute that you're like, I know that if it's for me, it's just going to be for me. And if it's just not, it's just not. The minute that you're at that point to where you're at peace, you have a breakthrough in a spiritual connection, a marriage, a twin flame situation. But this is coming from your peacefulness, is coming from your acceptance. This is coming from you being super like in your faith, or, you know, fully trusting in that whatever it is that you're manifesting, it's already here. It comes in. There is like a shift that happens for you this week. But the crazy part is this. I've wanted this. I'm no longer stressing it anymore. It's here. And it's like, do I even want it anymore? Yikes. Some of you guys may already, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, you know, the Nine of Pentacles and the Star. Not only are you getting attention, but this feels more so like I'm so good in my own energy that when this comes around, and have I already moved on? Some of you guys could be like, this is a very high vibrational energy, right? Obviously, I don't need this. So yeah, I've wanted it at one point in time, but now that it's here, my perception may have shifted. Strength, Page of Wands, Six of Swords. I mean, the full Ace of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Hangman. Something happened along the way where it's shifting your perception. And now that it's here, Two of Swords and the Tower, some kind of divine intervention, you're at some kind of stalemate. This is interesting. Why? Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you're looking at someone differently. Now they're coming in with some kind of stability. They want to talk, but it feels heavy now in your energy. Four of Pentacles, you may be holding back. Seven of Swords, King of Cups. Now this is kind of you being an emotional avoidant. What's the Ten of Wands? Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Time maybe has passed. You may have fucked up when you let me thrive, when you allowed me to just be here on my path. And now I feel elevated. And now here I am, Eight of Cups, Two of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm kind of looking forward to the new. Whether the new is here or not, it's like, I don't even know if I want to backtrack. Two of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the World. Some of you guys already got closure. Some of you guys already have completed. There is a successful completion. And that's usually, you know, that's that textbook twin flame situation, if that resonates with you, where, you know, something now is coming back around, but do you want it? Emperor, Three of Cups, Judgment, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and a Six of Wands. Yeah, you may have someone now coming in, you know, very ready to step up. Emperor, Three of Cups, Judgment, all right, so ready to reconcile. And Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and a Six of Wands, though. I mean, I don't know if this is now the free spirited you where you're like, you know, I'm good. Is this the energy where now Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, you're looking back and you're realizing like, you know, I was actually in a prison when I was with you. This could be so many things as to where now you may feel different. Eight of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords, and a Five of Pentacles. Yikes. You may be leaving this out in the cold. Nah, I'm gonna give you another energy because this was way too like. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I love love. Yeah, I can't be doing me like this. Yeah, I can't be doing me like this. Okay, what else for the Aquarius this week? Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands. You guys could have like closed on a home, or there's a new home here. The Fool, Five of Wands. You could feel very much liberated from stress. You could feel liberated from drama. The Sun. Things are going very. Yeah, there may be like a new home. Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Congratulations. This could be a new your new home, your new place of like your sanctuary. Wheel of Fortune, yeah, Ace of Swords. There is a breakthrough for you this week. All right. And it feels like an energetic shift. The Fool, the Knight of Cups, yeah, Five of Wands and the Chariot, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. Damn, there may be so much abundance. You could have started a new job. It feels like there's something about you just thriving, okay? Just in your happiness, just thriving. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Swords, Three of Wands. There could have been, as I said, a move out of the state, out of the country. Eight of Cups. For some of you, you could have even like, I don't know why I hear like Bali, like something on your bucket list. The Full Knight of Cups, the High Priestess. And some of you guys knew this was just going to happen. Five of Wands and the Chariot and the Tower. Some of you guys really probably hanged on to the situation because you knew the minute that I turn that switch off, this is it. And the minute that it comes in and is like, am I even going to want it anymore? Page of Pentacles, the Devil. The Queen of Pentacles. This could have been a situation where someone was non-committal. Page of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, King of Wands. You could be taking action in so many different things. Again, finances, home, work. You're living a good life. I feel you're living the good life. I feel I can't even talk because this reading has me like what the strength. And the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups, Five of Wands, Tower, the Hangman, yep, Queen of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. You know, at one point in time, Four of Pentacles still at the bottom of the deck. Okay. I feel like at one point this was like the end all be all. Like, this is really what I want. This is the person I want to live with. This is the person I want to, marry one day. This is the person that I see myself growing old with. But now I'm here, I'm elevated, I'm great. And you may be looking back at a situation where you're seeing something now as full of chaos, drama, things that you weren't seeing before, you are now looking at. And you may be realizing, Chariot, I know I have actually left that chaos behind. I left that drama behind. And you may be seeing someone, Hangman, Queen of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles, like differently. Yes, exactly. Worst thing they can do is give us space to think. Correct. You know, someone I heard told a family member of mine that in front of me said the worst thing you could have done was allow me to live life without you and realize how great it is. I'm sorry, that was funny. But damn, I was like, yikes. Any overall energy for the Aquarius this week? Death, transformation. It's like the phoenix, right? Eight of Pentacles. That's expertise, caretaking, and strategic. Choosing, yeah. Nurturing, transition, and that is the Seven of Swords. That's the Seven of Wands. Sorry, this is a whole different deck. Dissatisfaction. Your palette changed. Some of you guys, your palette expanded. Vanilla was cool, but now I like vanilla and chocolate. Okay. Transformation and choosing. Yeah. Confidence. Some of you guys felt like, somebody was keeping you in some kind of like a option or a choice, and that's where they effed up at. Yeah. Stability. You got your money's looking good. Your confidence is on point. You're looking good. You're smelling good. You're good. All right. You're more than good. Inspiring. Yeah. No, you're looking forward to the new. Strategic. Inheritance. Some of you guys, you with the Ten of Pentacles, you were married to this person, or you had a very long term commitment. Insight. Yeah. See, you've raised your vibration. Knight of Pentacles. That's interesting. Especially on connections like this, like a twin flame connection. When you start realizing that it's actually more about you and less about them, that's everything. More about your lessons, soul's purpose. Yep. And socializing. Some of you guys are already out there. And again, you may not like vanilla and chocolate anymore. Maybe you like strawberry, you know? Your palate changed. Destiny, willpower, and consequences. Whew, new love. Some of you guys, there's new love coming in, or maybe that's something that you're already in, you know. But I feel like destiny, willpower, and consequences. The wheel has shifted, my friend. The wheel has shifted. You know, it's like that running and chasing situation. The tables have turned. Okay, Pisces. What's this week looking like for the Pisces? Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's this week looking like for the Pisces from today to Saturday? Okay. Hangman in reverse. The Devil. The Five of Pentacles. The Magician. And the King of Swords. Wow. Okay. The Hangman in reverse. The Six of Swords. The Devil. Ace of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Seven of Cups. Magician. Page of Swords. King of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Pisces, you see someone for exactly who they are. Narcissist. Devil. King of Swords. Manipulative. Magician. And the Devil. All right. The Moon. Some of you guys, this person may have a lot of energies attached to them, whether they're good or bad. Well, mostly bad. There's something dark that hovers around this person. All right. This could be definitely energetic. This could be something, you know, if you guys know that this is like some kind of, I don't know, they have some kind of bad juju attached to them. I'm just going to put it that way. Hangman, Six of Swords, though. Hangman in reverse and Six of Swords is like you don't want to sacrifice anymore. And I feel like somebody could be coming in with some kind of, and the Devil and Ace of Pentacles always gives me dirty offer, fake offer, illusions. You know, it's not, they're speaking more than what it is. Some kind of like false promises. And I feel like Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, whatever this is, it comes with too much confusion. All right. And it comes with too much insecurities. And you peep the manipulation behind it. All right. Even though it's King of Swords and Eight of Pentacles, this person may be perceiving themselves to as if, you know, I'm really putting in the effort or whatever the situation is. Hangman in reversed. Yeah, Justice, Six of Swords, Six of Wands. I feel like there's a bit of a confidence here where you realize you need to let whatever this is go. It feels manipulative all over. Feels narcissistic. The Devil and the Ace of Pentacles, the Death. Five of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Four of Pentacles. It's like you no longer want to be attached to some kind of breadcrumbing, gaslighting energy, manipulative energy. You know, oh, it's going to happen this way. It never happens. I've been there, done that. That's what this feels like. Magician, Page of Swords, Seven of Swords. You peep the lies. You peep the games. You peep whatever this is. King of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're going to be transmuting whatever this energy is, and you're really going to be kind of tunnel focused on your finances. For some of you, you do need to save. Some of you guys could have had a big financial loss recently, and I feel like you're now going to be focused on that, very tunnel visioned. Seven of Wands, I see you blocking someone, holding up your boundaries. Ten of Swords, yeah, girl, yeah, guy, I see this. I feel you. You're like, I can no longer sacrifice. Hangman in reverse, yeah, Chariot. Two of Cups and the Five of Swords. You're realizing that trying to move this connection or this situation forward is just full of sabotage. For some of you, there could be something tied to a car. Some of you guys, you could have, like, I don't know why I'm getting this. You kept lending your car to this person and you weren't even able to get anywhere. Like, there's something like that. You know, it's like you were sacrificing like either your last dollar, your last piece of integrity, your last everything. And it's like, I can no longer put myself in that situation. Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, save your money too. This is the week to save. Magician, Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, the World. Yep, Three of Wands. I see you distancing yourself from someone. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. The Star. For some of you, this may be even a new job that you're looking forward to, the Moon. It just feels like an energy here was just trying to keep you stuck, and you're realizing the bullshit, the breadcrumbing, the gaslighting from it. You're welcome, Tanner babes. Love you. Hey, Fox. Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, King of Swords, Page of Cups, King of Cups, and the Strength. This person is coming in with an apology, though. Why do they have so much, like, some of you guys, there's something about spirituality here. Like magic, I'm gonna be honest. I can't get away from that. Some of you guys may be practitioners with the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. Some of you guys may have done something to give you the strength to move on from this situation. Or you may have done something where someone keeps coming back. Take the energies that resonate. But regardless of that, I do see an apology. But again, with the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Two of Wands, I feel like your higher self is telling you, sis, bro, move forward. Two of Wands, Nine of Cups, Five of Wands. You're gonna have to fight the temptation this week. Because with the Nine of Cups, I do see this person being like, why is the Nine of Cups? Because I don't even understand how this is everything you've ever wanted. Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Maybe the passion is, this is giving me like Stockholm syndrome. Not even trying to be funny. But anyways, Five of Wands and the Lovers, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Hierophant. This person is going to be very persistent, Pisces. And again, I'm not trying to knock your person. It's just how they're coming out. They're coming out with a bit of shitty energy in my energy. So not trying to offend you, but Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, King of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Tower. What's that about? Knight of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. I see you really focusing on your stability and really taking action towards that. And the peace that you're in, it's like there may be like a little bit of a shake of your foundation because this person reaches out or they're making the attempt, and I see a bit of a struggle for you between your intuition and your flesh. Okay, and the flesh, I'm gonna put it that way. Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. That's true, Misty. Overall energy for the Pisces. Overall energy for the Pisces this week. Perseverance, competition, habit, and moving forward. You're going to be tempted. You're going to be tempted. Theft at the bottom of the deck. Victory. You're going to be tempted. There's a very big like willpower that you're going to need here. Perseverance. Yeah, choices. That's the magician. You got to think about what have you been manifesting? What are you manifesting? And does this person fit that manifestation? Competition, defeat. This is like, mind games. This is like, it's a five of swords and a five of wands. It's like, how much chaos does this situation bring to your life? And when are you going to allow the change, or when are you going to stop allowing this habit? See in the moon, but some of us stay in this situation of habit because it's what we know. When you constantly know chaos, is this what you want to it's like comfort. And it's sad, but it's true. Moving forward, yeah, devotion. You're gonna have to really push hard this week to keep moving forward. If that's what you really want, right? Torment. This situation comes with chaos. And I mean, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to make a decision between the chaos, the mind games, the competition, the constant arguments, or your peace and you first. You know, how's your blood pressure looking? Curiosity, yeah, nurturing. There's something where, the excuses are here too. But I feel bad, but I love him. I love her. I mean, listen, I get it. Moving forward in devotion, meditation. If you don't know what to do, ask for the strength, ask for the guidance, ask the universe, ask God, ask the divine, your ancestors, whatever it is that you pray to, rejection. Yes. See, knowing sacrifice again, the curiosity of you going back into this is understanding that you're going to be sacrificing again. So you can't be mad at the divine when tower moments come back in. Balance, inspiration. Like, do you want a new beginning? Inspiration, inspiring, optimism, victimhood, and dedication. Are you going to allow this situation to keep holding you back? I just saw the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups, and a new beginning. Some of you guys, again, is if this is a love situation, is this? I always ask this, like when I get the clients that are like, but I want her, I want him, and I always ask the same question. And the energy this person is in, could you see yourself marrying this person? Could you see yourself spending the next, your lifetime and really this being your companion for the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years? And if the answer is no, then what are you holding on to? The possibility of what they could become, which the illusion that you've made or the potential you've made up for them? Just a question. But all right, everyone, I love you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. And don't forget to keep your karma balanced. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow on the member side. I will timestamp shortly. Thank you. Thank you, Tanner, for holding me down. Thank you, everyone that was here from the beginning to the end. Appreciate you.